Explained, Season 1, Episode 14, The One with the Candy Hearts. It's Valentine's Day. Joey drags Chandler on a double date that backfires when Chandler's blind date turns out to be Janice, his clingy, on-again, off-again ex. Ross takes his first date in 9 years to a hibachi restaurant, only to find his ex-wife Carol and her partner Susan at the same grill. And Phoebe convinces Monica and Rachel to burn mementos of their exes in a cleansing ritual that nearly burns down the apartment.
Valentine's Day episode, and it delivers on all 3 storylines. Joey has a date with Lorraine, but she insists on a double, so he ropes in Chandler. Chandler has no idea who his date is until Lorraine casually asks for a glass of red for Janice.
The panic is immediate. Chandler wants to climb out the bathroom window, and honestly, he's already dumped her twice in 5 months.
Then Joey makes it worse. Lorraine makes him a very enticing offer, and Joey is out. He slides Chandler his credit card as a consolation prize and disappears.
He just abandons him. And once it's just Chandler and Janice, they actually have fun. She notices his shirt stuck in his zipper. They order champagne on Joey's card. There's genuine chemistry despite everything.
Which is exactly the problem. They sleep together, and now Chandler's staring down Valentine's morning, trying to figure out how to break up with someone on the most romantic day of the year.
A problem he created entirely by himself. Nobody forced him into that bed.
Joey, meanwhile, got exactly what he wanted. He ditched his friend, left him with his ex, and ran off with Lorraine without a second thought.
Peak Joey. 0 guilt, maximum reward.
Meanwhile, Ross is on his first date since Carol, 9 years, 1 woman, and he's bringing his neighbor Kristen to a hibachi place. Carol and Susan walk in and sit at the same grill table, and Ross immediately starts performing for Carol instead of paying attention to Kristen. He tells her about his ex-wife like it's a fun footnote, then casually drops that Carol's also pregnant with his baby.
You can watch the evening die in real time. He's so focused on Carol that Kristen becomes a prop at her own dinner date, and she absolutely did not sign up for that.
Kristen handles it pretty well at first, but when Susan gets called away on an emergency, Ross doesn't hesitate, invites Carol to their end of the table, makes everyone scooch over, barely introduces them properly. From that point, Kristen might as well not be there.
She literally leaves and he doesn't even notice she's gone. Too busy reminiscing with Carol about old times.
They do share a kiss, and for a second it feels like Ross might actually talk himself into something. He floats the idea of trying again, asks Carol to set aside the whole situation.
Wildly delusional. But Carol handles it perfectly, warm about it, tells him the right person is out there, just firmly closes the door. Kind of sweet how gently she lets him down.
9 years and he's back in Carol's orbit after 45 minutes?
It's honestly a little sad. He's not over the marriage. He's over the idea that he should be over the marriage.
Back at Monica's apartment, the girls are doing Phoebe's cleansing ritual. They're burning letters from Barry, boxer shorts from Adam Ritter, a receipt from one of Phoebe's dates. Monica contributes a photo of an ex named Scotty Jared that Rachel mistakes for a sweater situation.
And then Rachel pours Paolo's grappa into the fire.
Which is basically pure alcohol. The whole thing goes up, the fire department shows up, and 3 firefighters put it out. The girls ask them out for after their shift. Valentine's miracle, right?
The ritual actually worked. Burn the old boyfriends, summon new ones. Except on the way out, the firefighters quietly check with each other about what to tell their girlfriends and wives, so the universe immediately takes it back.
And the Chandler thread wraps up at Central Perk. He dumps Janice and she just smiles. She's brought custom candy hearts that read, Chan and Jan forever.
Hold on, she made custom candy hearts?
Her whole position is that Chandler keeps seeking her out. New Year's was him, Valentine's was him, and deep down he can't stay away.
The scary part is she might be right. He literally yells after her to call him as she walks out. Janice has figured out Chandler better than Chandler has figured out Chandler.
Janice is keeping score. Sure, Chandler will be back. Ross struck out on his first post-Carol date. The bonfire firefighter dates are all taken.